All right, so here's our ECG project that we're doing. So I'm basically just going to go through a few of the boards. So first of all, here's our patient simulator, which just simulates a normal patient that will be adjustable. So for example, 60 beats per minute, that's the specific output. And what our ECG is a 3-lead ECG. So here we have a lead fault indicator, 1 millivolt pulse for calibration purposes. Here's like the specific peak detector, the filtering process, the amplification process, and our specific signals. So we can go into normal signal, diagnostic mode, things like that. So here we have lead 1, lead 2, lead 3. We then have the patient sim, the 1 millivolt pulse, and an auto zero detector. The auto zero detector is basically to make sure that like you don't have your AC signal or your pulse signal riding on a DC, which would then, it would offset, you would be too high or too low, and it could interfere with multiple signals because we have multiple leads going in. We also have an LCD screen display. Everything is programmed in, it's just not all completed and connected in. What it's going to do, it's going to tell us if we have an error between the boards, if any variation of errors. We have a huge bank, like over 100 errors almost, that is currently programmed within it. And when we interconnect all the boards together with the PCBs, it'll tell us, error 65, blah, blah, blah. This is the case. So I'll just go through the different settings here. So right here. So right now we just have a manual switch. So as you can see, just our BPM there going on. So if I just go to lead 3, you'll see the lead 3 settings. This one, which is just the patient sim, which is just basically supplying the R wave for our circuit, as you can see. This is our 1 millivolt calibration pulse. And just the auto zeroing circuit, which you won't really see much output out of. So I'll just switch it back to our stage 2, which is what supplies us with basically the finalized product. So for example, so you can see here the lead fault indicator. If we disconnect any of the specific leads or what have you from one of our devices here, I'll just show this as an example. We will be separating the different speakers between these boards. We don't want them interconnected, so we're still in the process of building it. We're going to have a separate speaker for the lead fault indicator so that it's not so loud or erratic. So if I just take this off, so you can see the lead fault coming on there. And it's okay. So that's just one of the examples. So we're still in the process. It's going good. This is basically going to be one entire board separated from the LCD, and we also have a power board that we've created as well, which is going to be another separate PCB within our device. Here on the board, we just have a basic outline, just a basic few things with block diagram that we created just to help us give us an idea of what's going on. So there you go.